All right, guys. Hey, down in VIP. So, guys, I've got with me Miss Kelly Norton, guys, and I want you to understand something. She wrote a book. Now, let's think about this. We talked about this in our group for years, right? I told you that Las Vegas was crazy. You just didn't want to see it. They turned the lights out. I'm sure some of you thought it was nothing but hyperbole, but Kelly actually put together a book in 2020, collaboration of things that she put together. But I just want her to say a few words as to what inspired her to actually put this book together. So, hello, Kelly. Talk to the people.
Hi, everyone. Mind if I?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so I wrote this book, Silent Streets, ultimately to let people know that even when the streets are silent, there's so much beauty around you. You need to take and enjoy the people that you have, reach out to loved ones, and let them know that this book can actually be a vision. I'm not really great at this thing, so.
No, you're fine. You're doing awesome. You're doing awesome.
Again, public speaking is not the best thing.
No.
Okay, so I what I did was I was supporting 5 C-level executives, and for my mental health sanity, I decided to start to go out and walk. So every morning I'd get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and walk the strip. Now it was in complete silent streets at that moment. So I started taking pictures of anything and everything from downtown Summerlin area to the Arts Districts to Fremont Street to up and down the Las Vegas Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized the eerie beauty in all of it. So every day I would walk. Every day it would be a new thing. Every day I'd go out and just see what else I could find. And then I really realized that all of our parks were wrapped in caution tape. So there were no kids in the park. There were no people in the park. And ultimately, it was a really sad state of the affair. There was no voices. You could scream and nobody would come rescue you.
Mm-hmm.
You were told to stay in the house, don't go anywhere, and just do as you're told. But I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a rebel. So I ultimately realized I had all of these pictures from the entire time of the shutdown, and I just started to data dump them into a file, and I realized that what good is that without a lot of facts to go with it? So I just started collecting facts, like the $302 billion in gaming losses that they had, the vacancy rates of 6% in hotels, how small businesses coped during the time, transitioning from being a customer base to being a service-based company, even if they were a customer-based company, doing online shows and meetings, etc. So I just wanted to capture a moment in time, and my understanding, it's already been picked up by Historic Society at this point. So for me, and it became an international I became an international best-selling author for it.
Awesome.
It's been sold in 11 countries already.
Boom.
And it's all happened new. So it's all happened on August 11th is when I launched the book. And I've just been taking each thing promotional, just trying to get it out there, maybe doctor's offices, because there's a travel version which only has Las Vegas Strip, and the coffee table version has all over the city, from Fremont Street to the Arts District to parks that are shut down, etc. So I hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. So guys, check this out. So you heard me talk about this stuff. I'm going to make it mandatory if you're really intrigued to know what really happened and how it really happened and why I was telling you it looked like Tales from the Crypt back then, because that's what I was talking about. And what really inspired us to go ahead and design a think tank to make it where everyone was welcome who had a thought that wanted to bring it to light. That's the whole purpose of this thing. If you haven't used this as therapy, if you haven't used this as an opportunity to express yourself, to maybe make that change, to do some of those things that you've wanted to do in your life, then you may have missed the whole point of the process. I believe that in every process, it all works out for our good. So God has a plan just for you. Your job is to put it in chronological order and design it. And I said this earlier to a gentleman, I said, I feel like the kingdom of God is designing itself as I walk. God bless.